and you're watching Pro Teaches News. Ooh, is somebody talking about pros? Not that kind of pro. See you there.
Hey guys, welcome to another Let's Up Pro Teaches News. Today I have with me Jared.
I'm back.
Yep, and we are returning back to, funny enough, Kurt Busiek Superman, which we haven't done in a long time.
Long time, yeah, exactly.
Last time we did was his part of the redemption stuff, but he only did one issue of that. That was more Fabian Nicieza. And then there was Camelot Falls. But now we're back to doing a lot of these fill-in stuff before we get to the third Kryptonian. So there's a lot to do, and he did a lot of either three-parters, two-parters, what have you. So this video is going to be going through a lot of those. Starting with 3, 2, 1 action. I believe it was Back in Action is what this one is. And this is right after Up, Up, and Away. So right after the year one and 1 year later story. So yeah, he's back. But is he a fraud? Firestorm, Nightwing, the Titans. Are they in on the hoax? Answers inside. Do you think it's him? 30%, it's him. 45%, it's not him. 10%, it's Batman. 6%, it's Plastic Man. 4%, it's Elvis. 3%, it's Santa. 2%, other. 45%, it's not him. This is a tabloid. You know they're skewing the numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
Shipment away. And Denevin fire jewels to LTR 7. The news bid received from Contar of Coadro up 7. Alert, alert. Anomalous data from tracking outpost Sigma 3321. Object demoted, classified, detected, classified, Exotica, ops alert. Payment from high bidder for magnetic field sculpture received. Shipment approved. Ops is listen. Describe and type. Unregistered vessel skipping in and out of space. Unknown drive. Metallurgical content unknown. Scanners cannot penetrate hull. Visual processing. Project target trajectory. Where go? Where land? How catch? Content shielded means content's valuable. Seeking approval. A level. Finest quality. Graham. Primitives. Before Warrior cast. Only 6,000 available. And Darthar is already eager for. Ops Auctioneer is data screen Gamma acquire. Excuse, Graham. Yes, your bid line is open. Intriguing, Ops. Locate targets and destination. At the very least, let's see what's there. Baltimore. His name is Carapax. A brilliant mind fused into a suit of alien armor. Trapped in a suit, he spends his time maintaining it and seeking a way to escape. Stay back! Stay back or all! The past few years, he's kept out of major cities, raiding warehouses and R&D firms where he can escape swiftly. Today, though, he wanted some circuits available only at Dayton Labs in Baltimore. Sorry, Carapax, no can do. My main concern right now is containing the damage, keeping him away from the church next. In position, ready, kinetic blaster, Superman. I heard you were gone. I returned. Did that before once, but there were 4 of you. Then, and they were all turned out to be fakes. Commander, do we fire or not? Bystanders are clear, but if that isn't really Superman, yeah, he saved our butts so far. If we wind up blowing him to shreds, I'm me, all right, fellas. If you have the means to stop Carapax, go right ahead. I'll be fine. But I think I can handle him. Ha! If you were Superman, I think you know. 8 months ago, I installed thermocouple converters beneath my exoplate and can convert your heat vision directly into strength. Not bad, huh? Ugh. This is getting irritating. I spent a year inactive, powerless. I returned to action recently in Metropolis. Everyone there saw it, believes it's really me. But to the rest of the world, let's just say the jury's still out. Weakening, you fake. No. Ah! Great Krypton! What in? Hey, Superman, or whoever. Hope you don't mind the assist, but I was on my way south, and you look like you could use some help. Only thing is, this guy's armor is tougher than it looks. I was going to transmute it into hydrogen, let it just drift off him. But there's some weird energy field that's resisting me. Editor's note, this takes before the events of Firestorm 26. Firestorm, no! Carapax isn't inside the suit. He is the suit. It's living armor. If you turn him into gas, you'll kill him. Oh, sorry, my bad. In that case, how's that? What did you? I've actually given. How do you stop a living machine without killing it? Thing some thought, just to pass the time. He's full of copper wiring, carrying electricity. I couldn't affect his shell, but I did turn about half the copper to geranium, which still supplies him with juice, but a lot more slowly. So he's essentially unconscious. Good thinking. So, are you Superman or a new guy? Because I've heard it's me. Cool. Well, either way, you smacked him up pretty affectionately. So, if you were a fake, you're a good one. Okay, I say that explains the cover then, because so the rest of the world isn't sure. That makes sense. That makes sense. Metropolis, of course they're going to say it's him. The rest of the world, thanks. I think you guys need a hand. No, we're good. Church group's okay. Coming out to give thanks. No one to give thanks. No one was hurt. A couple of fires already dying out. No reason to stay. And here, he's heavier than he looks. Whoa, cool. Firestorm's relatively new on the scene, but they're more ready to accept help from him than from me. It shouldn't bother me, but hey, Lorraine, you're pretty quiet in there. I thought that was some slick work. No, it was fine. But Firestorm is a merged being. You may be in the driver's seat, but I think you check with me before you're rude to someone like Superman. Rude? I wasn't. If you're a fake, you're a good one. Well, never mind. Let's just get down to Washington. I do have some responsibilities as a senator. Fine, we're out of here. Appraiser, Ika's Tau uncloaking. No signs of techno elements in target ship's hull. No isolation of expected landing point as yet, but can report non-material items of interest. Ops is listen, describe. Base spiritual belief in many flavors on this planet. Scanning Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, many subsects, perhaps of value to clerics of Zugara, the fancy acts. What are you do? Ops is report. Only 6,000 Dartels, and Graham has already placed a floor bid of, 3 moment. Psycho appraisal ops, steady rotation. No expectation, noted for target ship. No landing facility for target ship. Many exotic structures. Ruined undersea civilization, meaning Atlantis by this point. West edge of continent structure of high projected interest to incarcerator of Takrov 4. Young civilization, but intriguing artifacts. Customers expected for high interest to, very well, suspend vessel search temporarily. Clearance for acquisition, appraisal, sought to move. The incarcerator will be pleased. Clearance also for acquisition, appraiser, Ika's Tau, but limit to material and structures for now. Wide flavor sample. Other clearance to come. Dartal, where were you? Yes, your bidding line is always an ops command. All this rambling stuff that's very, auction tech.
Yeah.
Yep. Acquisitor materialized acquisition underway. Oh, geez, they're gathering up the church. Lorraine, you feel something? Sounds and stands out in the matrix here like a high-pitched squeal. Can you see it? Not yet. Gotta double back. Uh-oh, big robot. Digitally stealing a church, I think. Fight the robot or chase the data stream that used to be a church. Chase the church, at least and for now. There might be people in it. Where's it headed? North. Sorry, Lorraine. Looks like you're going to miss your floor vote. Lorraine, that's Firehawk, by the way.
Okay.
By this point, those two had merged.
Okay.
Yep. But I might actually make it to class on time for once. Oh, Lord, and they're all from out of town, of course. Respect its memory. Truce now. They want proof. Is that so bad? So bad? This is global, clerk. Heck, Newstime offered me a cover feature. Is he a fake? What'd you tell them? I'm thinking about it. I mean, it is a cover feature, but I hate that people don't believe in you, and I don't want to feed it. Doesn't it bother you? Of course it does, Lois. I just don't know what to do about it. The government wants me to come in for tests, but I'm not sure that's such a... Guys, come quick! Giant robots all over the world! Giant robots? Have appeared over San Francisco, Moscow, Washington, several over New York City, Cairo, Paris. Lane, Coordinate with the Washington Bureau. Beg, Paris, and Paris. Kent, on my way, Chief. I'll handle New York. On base structure designated St. Patrick Cathedral acquired. Here to assist in any way, officer. What do you think about this? The fact that we're actually rapidly jumping around.
It's pretty dope.
Yep, don't know how, but robo spiders have been spotted over the Muslim centers in Flushing and the Einstein synagogue at Yusuf University. Ah! Now, by the way, this is the Jason Todd as Nightwing.
He was Nightwing?
During 1 year later, very briefly. In fact, he was supposed to take over when they originally planned to kill off Dick.
Okay.
So they kept that, but eventually didn't go far.
Okay.
But Busiek does treat it ambiguous.
Mm-hmm.
And polarized. Okay, needs some height and crap. Nightwing, it's me. Of course it's you. Who else would it be? You'd be surprised. Trying to disrupt the stream and reflect it back with a good idea. Just not good enough. Look, reports are coming in from 2 other sites in the city. Can you check where the streams are going? That's Nightwing. No wasted time on what do you think it is? What do you suppose they are? Just efficient and pragmatic. So it could be Dick for all we know.
Mm-hmm.
I checked the stream. They converge, head out over the East River, and Nightwing, I figure you have a directional mic on me and are hearing this. The streams are coming together like into a single light packet, seething with digital data. It must be a storage configuration. Transmission being combined with then from transmissions elsewhere. I'm about to try touching it when another one. This one's tracking back to Baltimore and firestorms in hot pursuit. I guess more happened back there than Superman, scoot! And scoot back down here. We may have trouble. He's right. National Guard units looks like they're tired of trying to communicate with that robo spider and getting nothing. If they attack, we don't know what at all. Ops, priority listen, and being approached by beings piloting or holding primitive weaponry. Threat level, nil, but ops. These creatures fairly glow with aggression, deep nuance, in high demand by certain placid and barbaric customers. And why the batteroids of Ipsy Quattro alone would, and acting on appraiser initiative, acquiring, transmitting sample on my command, fire it. Ah! Firestone will have to wait, or Nightwing can deal with him. This looks serious. Have these men really had their aggression taken from them? Major? I don't know. What am I? Major Andrews, report. Equipment can't pick up Superman. Superman? He's not cleared anymore, is he? What's he? I don't like this. If that really is Superman, he's been on our side for years. If he isn't, we may have a serious problem, gentlemen. I hope he's the real Superman just as much as all of you do. But even if he is, his clearance was revoked a year ago. He'd be an unvetted alien presence. This is an alien threat. Uh-oh. Give me that for a sec, will ya? Give me that a sec, will ya? Sure. General Hastings, I can hear you, and this is ridiculous. I'm not in on this threat. You should know that. I'm trying to help you, just like I always have. This is a serious situation. We should be working together, coordinating. Sir, you are not cleared to use this line. Return it to the officer immediately. But furthermore, it is a federal event to record, surveil, or eavesdrop on top security communication. If you are Superman, I am hereby ordering you to end this radio call and stand down until further notice. Update, sir. The San Francisco... Well, at least he's not saying you're under arrest.
Yeah.
Again, I get this. They're not sure what to make of it.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you stand on that? It's a case where they're not being stupid.
No, because here's the thing. How many times has someone impersonated Superman before?
Well, a handful by comparison, but yeah, your point is made.
Well, plus the other part is like, this is after an occasion when he was mind controlled by Maxwell Lord.
Well, most people don't know that.
True.
Remember that. That was not public.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. But the point is like, there's been enough when like Superman vanishes and then comes back suddenly. Yeah, people are going to be suspicious, particularly the military.
Exactly. And they said they revoked it a year ago, which probably means after everything that went down.
Mm-hmm.
And San Francisco Bay. Oh, man, this is so not good. Relax, Kid Devil. The Teen Titans eat not good for breakfast. Not that I'm disagreeing with you, mind you. A giant robot spider Star Trek transporting Alcatraz, an island and all, is up there on anyone's list of problem days. but I'm betting on us. Huh. Could be it's getting worse, Wonder Girl. There's a spatial portal opening up, and preemptive bid registered from Tachron for acquiring with all due speed, plus resistance and detected. Pacifier on the way. Man, why do I have to be right all the time? What is it, Cyborg? Scanning says big trouble. Like that isn't in our line of work, Vic. You guys hang back. I'll break into a million. Doom! Uh-oh. She's dazed, falling. But if that news chopper is close enough, gotcha! Oh, man. 5 gets you 10, these things blow up real good. Not a problem, Titans. Not as long as you've got little old me and my energized bow staff. Ravager! What she can't fly, and Robin can't catch her on his backswing. I don't know. Girl's crazy. Is she, Vic? Maybe so, maybe no. First, let me deal with these little beauties before the time fuses my enhanced hearing pickup. Before the time fuses my enhanced hearing picked up, burned down, and then maybe I can hitch a ride with what my enhanced vision saw coming up fast. Remember, she has a precog.
Mm-hmm.
So she knew Superman was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I heard what the Joint Chiefs were saying about San Francisco, and I knew I wasn't going to get any further with them. Hi, miss me? But this is ridiculous. It's a global emergency. There was no active Justice League, and the government not trusting me. I understand why they're cautious, but this threatens lives on a gargantuan scale. Maybe once this is over, I should submit to their test. But right now, what's being taken seems scattershot, random, but the constructs seem like servants, like they're following someone's order. TACRA 4 acquisition, digitizing, 83% complete. So if I want any information, alert, approaching and being registered as, I'll get it the old-fashioned way, by drawing out whomever's behind these things any way I can. Ops, add to previous report, not only destroyed pacifier, we now have acquisitioner breach. Please scan, advise. Acquisitioner breach, scanning. Cyborg, that energy the robot releasing. What is it? It's lumpy with antiparticles, negative tau leptons, anti-Higgs and boson, and more. If it blows, it could slice the planet in half. Not good, huh? Well then, we better make sure that doesn't happen. Ops, this had better be important. I'm in the middle of a 9-way deal between the rulers of... Slow down, Ops. I can barely... What? A pacifier and an acquisitioner, both lost within minutes of one another, both destroyed and by a single humanoid. But that's old transactions, Ops. Massive and gravimetric displacement, shockwave, what in? I'm going planet side. Now, what's all the fuss down here? So how was that for that first issue?
Dope as hell.
A whole lot just crammed in.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, back in action indeed.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we get some of the like the female parasite from Rucka's Run, Killer Frost, Campman, and Livewire giving their opinions. And just look at all this.
Mm-hmm.
The Auctioneer, big, bad, and open for business.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So obviously there's news report going on. Mommy, why are they saying that's not Superman, Mommy? He looks like Superman. It's not that simple, honey. Yes, Ops, I'm here. Continue the majestic negotiations, would you? Don't settle until Trashok begins swearing. Oh, and open the bidding on those Q crystals, He stands confidently, even arrogantly, taking in the world like it's his own personal property. The EM spectrum is alive around him. Thousands of transmissions flickering to and from him. I don't know how he manages it, but there's no question. He's the mastermind here. Still, I monitor TV and radio reports, keeping tabs on the scope of the threat. In Siberia, the new Flash, Bart in other words, is outrunning several appraisers, and after interrupting their attempt to steal several mosques. In Washington, D.C., Wonder Woman is holding her own against one of the oversized transmitters. They've even sent some of the robots to Gotham. Where's predictable, unproductive results? Excuse me, friend, but I have to ask you to... Yes. Don't worry about the cost and gem. We can flip them to the Magal Atlantics. And he's ignoring me. Well, let's just see if I can get attention to the sheriff for the delays and... Ops, enough! By what right do you think you can come here and just take whatever you... Well, look at that. One of the godly plumbed wildlife. The one that destroyed the pacifier. No doubt is a Kryptonian. So very rare. So very valuable. I wonder... Repair. What is he? Planet scan. Filter for dominant humanoids. Filter for meta powers. Filter for 2 Kryptonians. Oh my stars. 3. Now, this is where we're set up there with the 3 Kryptonians. Now, if you remember when we did that one bit, Power Girl was made clear she ain't one of them. Scans would not pick her up as a Kryptonian, and this is before Chris showed up, which means there should only be 2. Because crypto don't count.
Yeah.
So that's where the big question of, what's the 3rd Kryptonian? A day of joy. Ops, are you there? You were right. So right. This world teems with wonders. Natives, aliens, and all of our... Hey now, did he say a 3rd Kryptonian on Earth? That's me and Crypt and Supergirl, but... Yes. Open a new bidding category. Meta Power Exotica. Cease all other planetary activities. Full acquisition mode on these costume Terrans. And beginning with this one. Now hold on, damn it. You can't just... Cyborg, what just happened? Teleportation. His mass was converted into a digital data stream, just like that. But why is he in the league with the giant? Or wait, what is happening to you? It's happening to you too, huh? Man, I'm starting to think getting hunted by Destro. Berto, tell me you got this on camera. More. I must have them all. What's actually safer than joining up with you guys? Reports coming in now, sir. Aerial barrage failed to harm the intruder in any detectable way. Also, demonstrations on dematerialization of structures and artifacts has ended completely. But there has been a rapid and dramatic increase in theft of so-called metahumans. Heroes and criminals are being taken. Some even from places of incarceration. Most targets are superpowered, but even non-power costume adventures are being taken as well. Sir, I think we've got to look at this as a possible opportunity. If the aliens are taking the superpowered criminals, crazies, and terrorists along with the heroes, it is such a bad thing. The world may be better off without metahumans. With all due respect to you, Deputy Director, sir, I strongly disagree. Many of those abducted are American citizens and entitled to our protection. And even if we did just wash our hands of our metas, what do we do when these intruders come back? Or when the next alien incursion comes along? I know we have doubts about Superman's bona fides, but I hope it is him. We need our metahumans to put a stop to this. We need Superman, sir. Again, so many people are being abducted. T-Sphere. They took Stargirl and Hourman, tracked their transponder signal. Now, of course he wasn't taken because he's invisible. Remember?
Yeah.
Firestorm. I'm getting a general alert from Mr. Terrific of the JSA. The robots didn't take him. Probably because he's invisible to all forms of electronic detection. But they're snatching up folks like you and me everywhere. We've got to find some cover from their sensors and track them back to whatever their base is. Boy, and it sounds so easy when you say it. Don't get me wrong, Nightwing. I'm up for it. Whatever it takes. I just don't see any way to do it. You got a plan? Yes. See that robo spider thing? Yeah. Get it and get us inside it. We're hitching a ride. To where? To wherever it's going. I'm trapped. Can't move a muscle. Can't even turn my head. Can't fly. Can't manage to trigger my heat vision. But I can see. And what I see, it doesn't look so good. Now, by the way, this is also when we have the other Aquaman.
Okay.
You know, the one from 1 year later?
I don't remember
the one from Sword of Atlantis.
Never read that.
Yeah, Kurt Busiek worked on it, so of course he included it. Nearby. All right, wherever we're going, we are in. And let's find us some kidnapped metahumans and then kick some skanky alien. Not good. This way, FS. I've got you. My head's cold. What happened? Don't know. Looks like your powers don't work here. That'll make things trickier. Trickier? More like impossible. But I can't have lost my powers or ever reverted to... Wait, what are you doing? Following the plan. Finding the others. Ductwork is universal. Ductwork goes everywhere. Come on, but watch yourself. Ductwork carries noise easily. That's universal too. But I didn't know about Nightwing and Firestorm yet. I was still trying to figure out where I was. Hello? Anyone close enough to hear me? Can't speak very loud. Superman, to your left. It's Skyrocket. I used to be with the power company. I can see your reflection on my faceplate. I can't seem to activate my cyber harness, or I'd break free. Do you see a way out? All I see is blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Are you both just going to talk about how freaking useless you are? How about some action? I recognize the voice of all the people to be trapped with, but she made me think of something, and I may have a way out of here. I concentrate. See about this. Who was just introduced right before 1 year later in Action Comics? We went over it. In Gale's run.
That was a long time ago. I'm trying to
Livewire.
Okay.
Whoa, that was fast. How the hell? Years of experience. Plus, if I didn't study my principles of architectural function, I only get to fight goomers like Tweedledee and Tweedledum while Batman got all the cool rooms. Now, look for the one with Superman in it. Sure, but why Superman? He and I may have our differences from time to time, but he's still the best man I know. And the one guy you want at your shoulder when you're dealing with some cosmic hootenanny like this. Yeah, okay, but they're saying he may not really be there. But hold on, why is it glowing? See, things are looking better already. Ow, ow, ow. Well, whichever one of you mouse braces is wearing armor, get your elbow out of my... Alert, alert, report all packaging security, packaging breach and storage area, Tatu, and Tata, 143BL2. Repeat, package breach. We catch our breaths and take stock for the immediate situation. See you again, veteran, despite the circumstances. Yeah. And we're a very odd assortment. Not one I'd have chosen if I'd had a choice, but you work with what you've got. All right. Something's clearly affecting our powers. So how do you know how do we know you got any powers, Blue? Word is you're a fake. Oh, I'm affected too. Anyone else? Me, I feel a little tingle, but I think it got all of us. Maybe not Aquaman. I feel that tingle too, like it's almost there. Maybe if I push it back, I could shrink down, do some Rakana. I think I'm no good. I should have been able to shrink to bird size, but by the way, that's Blue Jay, one of the guys killed during Heroes in Crisis. But Adams brought him back.
Isn't it like most of
all of them?
The people there was brought back. All of them. Yeah, yep. Nice one.
A good thought, though, Blue Jay. Yeah. So if we're all powerless, not me, Spit Curl. I can feel transmission signals all over the place. Livewire hates me. Thinks I stole the spotlight that should have been hers. But if she can be useful, can you tap into them? Find a way out of here? Watch me! My powers have been affecting electronics lately, and disrupting them. I thought that's how we broke free, but maybe it was her. Maybe nuts! Power's there, but I can't get a grip on it. Can't direct it. Still, it's more than super fake there, Ken. Package unit Tata 7 reports acquisitions located. Uh-oh. So yeah, obviously big fight at everything, and again, great artwork, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Superman, no disrespect. If your identity is in doubt, perhaps someone else should lead us. I myself have had substantial command experience. You, dude, who's ever heard of the veteran? I'd rather follow Nightwing and his tight butt, or do the job myself. Look at Nightwing, like, whoa! Aren't you the villain? I'm willing to follow Superman. I used to lead the Justifiers. Come on. Amazing how disruptive she can be. Nightwing, you got something? We need information, something to work from. We've got what looks like a data terminal right here. So if I can hack it while the Bickersons here do their thing, you got it. And in Desert Storm, see, no reason to distrust. Save 4 worlds at once, damn it. Superman. Sorry about that powers crack earlier. You're really Superman. For real? Yes. I'd heard there was a new Aquaman. I'd be interested in learning more about you, about what happened to your predecessor. It's kind of a long story, and I don't know it all myself, but once we get you out of this, I can tell you anything you want to know. Man, I just met Superman. And we're in. So quickly, keyboard was useless, but it's a voice command system. It isn't programmed for English, but it does know Tamaranian. So it has to be Dick. I've got schematics of this place, but we need someone who can read them. And got it, Livewire? What? Well, we've got a chance here. If we can get a comm link to the outside, Nightwing thinks you're our girl. Yeah. If you can get your powers working, we could use the help. I've got the frequency, and we need right here. I don't know. Maybe I like it here, you know. I knew it. Just noise with nothing to back it up. What? Here, yeah, it's there. Just can't get a. Starting to think you're the real Big Blue, Spit Curl. No fake could be and be quite this annoying. Okay, no. I'll show you. Hurts, can't, bam, got it like Emerald. I hit Tightwing's frequency all right, but the receiver's a long way off. There's some spillover. Spillover to where? Oh, the whole planet pretty much. She did it. She got us through to the world, the authorities. And it was just after they were attacked again, sir. Miserable combat organization. The veteran there, right? He should be take charge. They're rallying, sir. Give him a chance. Come on, Superman, a sign. We need a sign. And the authorities, the media, and they're bolty again. But if that is Superman, why doesn't he fly? Come on, Meg. Hardly any of them have their powers. The Electro Girl does, and the little guys are all little. Oh, and even the JSA headquarters to the man we were trying to contact. All right. I've gone over the schematics, and I think I have an answer. Have you reached the spot I directed you to? Well, yes, but there's a problem. And escapees have reached the tertiary power bay, access hatchway. So again, they're trying to get all this, catchable. I can just breeze through the rest. Yeah. It's just so good dialogue, but it's also technobabble the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
But I know this. You won't fail. I am facing all of you. And now, no, he didn't. And he didn't. Interesting. That's him. It's him. It's gotta be. Yeah, he jumps in despite not having his powers. Who else would dare? Okay. 13. Go now! I hear them start to move, and I feel the heat on my face. And I trust they'll be in time. Today, Baby's going to try and reach the core. No, sir, in 13 seconds. He's ready to risk his life, in other words.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Oh, yeah, we'll smack you up. But yeah, so all ops. I realize it makes no difference whether the Kryptonian lived or died. The profits from licensing the vid feed is ours either way. But I am curious. Hold back the final moment until more bids come in. But let me know. So, yep. But the core is I don't see anything. Not a surprise, Livewire. Blue Jay's got the eyesight of a hunting hawk. Hey, everyone. Superman! Good twist. Profit on the collected edition should be excellent. But ops, bids on the Q crystals are stacking up. Please attend to the data drift. But if Metaterrans regain powers and danger level to ops is ops, you have all the resources of the processing facility at your disposal. Let's not over-dramatize it, shall we? I will, however, return if the entertainment proves too much for you. But so yeah, he's got his powers back and everything. Same with Firestorm. I know your head's reignited. Everyone's watching it, everything. Our powers are all back. Actually, Jay, they were never gone. Never gone, but the Daphne field was psychological, veteran, not physical. All our powers couldn't be taken away at once, not by a single field. But not when some are inborn, some are technological, some are mutation. We might have thought they were gone, but they weren't. Of course, I didn't know that for sure when I jumped. But then this Aquaman has the old water weakness. But of course, whoosh, So, yeah, big fight and everything, and then they're on board this big ship. That's when they realize where they're at. Trying to get his attention. They're ready to destroy everything if it'll disrupt it and bring him back up there. I love it. Guiding something, that sounds promising, but we don't have a whole lot of time for a subtle approach. So people, let's knock! Thanks, Aquaman. You're as strong as your predecessor. I guess. I knew I was strong. Didn't know I was in this league though. But yeah, all this ops. Ops, I'm trying to scan a planet for further acquisitions here. Now I'm registering bid failure, delivery stoppages. Ops, there's no excuse for this. Come back online at once. Uh-oh. But she's starting to tap into all the systems and everything. But they want to want me to shut it down? Actually, I prefer you leave it alone. As it is, you've made more of a mess than I'd have thought possible. But yep, releases everyone. Look at all that.
Is that a blood sport?
Not blood sport. That was Crimson. Crimson. Oh, jeez. Jeff Johns' creator, the Crimson Avenger.
Okay.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Phantom Lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, all of them. Kryptonian, what have you done? Open the negotiations. What do I call you? You called me the Auctioneer before. I rather like that. You wish to bargain? Let us go. Leave Earth alone, or we bring the ship down around your ears. I have other.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
I have other ships. Bid rejected. And if I start with Ops here, Ops is a living, thinking being. I have scanned much about you, Kryptonian. I think you bluff. So, can't he just kill the light thingy and get on with it? Hey, lady, Superman don't roll like that. Oh, Ops may be a form of digital data processing life, Auctioneer, but LiveWire is a living, breathing transmitter. How would you like your entire database dispersed galaxy-wide? Every contact you have, every transaction you've made, every black market source, every client you've ever cheated. Hey, yeah, I can do that, and I will do that, Buster, if you don't. Impressive, Kryptonian, very impressive. I came to this planet chasing a spaceship due to land here, one hiding potentially enormous value, and instead I find wonders, and I cheat no one, mind you. But that does not mean there are no unsatisfied customers who come to regret the bargains they make. And my business data, yes, it is quite valuable. Bid accepted. All is being restored as it was. The beings and objects taken are returned. I will leave your planet unmolested for a time. But Kryptonian, we will do business again, I think. So yeah, he meets up with them and they do all the test work and everything. Superman, that's extraordinarily generous of you. Finally, we'll be able to dig into this guy, see what makes him. Gentlemen, no test will be necessary, gentlemen. He's more than proved himself. Good to see you, Superman. Thanks, Mr. President. I'm glad you got to cover the story, Lois. Yeah. Fame, fortune, career, awards, woo. I got to write the right story at least. You're back for real, and you've proved it to the world. There's that, all right. Something still bugging you, honey? It all worked out. 2 things the auctioneer said. He said there was a third Kryptonian on Earth, aside from me and Supergirl. I have to look into that. And he said he'd come here because of a ship, which of course leads into that's supposed to be Chris landing. Or, that's what they'll lead right into action.
Okay, I see.
But how was that for that opening arc?
I dug it.
Next, the secret origin of Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. A countdown tie-in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one I'll breeze through. But yeah, paper. Get your Daily Planet paper here. Superman kicks Brainiac's can. So obviously this already is a bit of a retcon. Because Jimmy wasn't this young when Brainiac was around. You know what I mean? Wasn't it, pay extra? He wasn't like that.
Yeah.
But I always like Clark. I always prefer Clark wearing the Letterman jacket as opposed to a suit.
Me too.
But yeah, because we got so much to go through, I'm still going to speed through these, But yeah, a little bit with Superman meeting up with already she's here. Hey, Lois. Murphy, what's shaking? Say, Lois. Clark. My story. Back up. Unless you tell me how you knew about it before the police squeal went off. And all I could do was stand there and with an aw shucks grin and watch her walk off with my story. Marpie? Thanks, Ma. But that's not the real problem. I know I've got to keep my identity secret, and making sure no one would think of Clark Kent as any kind of man of action is part of that. It's frustrating, that's all. It's isolating. Superman's all business, and Clark's a deception. At least when I'm at work. The only place I can relax and be myself is here with you two. Uh-huh. Well, we love it whenever you come visit, Clark, but there's more to life than us old fogies. What you need is a friend, someone you don't have to be on guard with. And do you think you can trust Lois with the secret? I don't know. And again, early days, so Lois is great, really great, but I can't be sure she wouldn't banner it all over the front page. New 52 Lois would! Post-crisis! Early days, maybe, but eventually, no.
Well,
After character development.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. It'd be quite a story. And I gotta say, that was one downside with New 52 Lois. Zero character growth the whole time.
Yeah,
At least,
exactly.
you have it. Post-crisis Super Lois did have growth.
Yeah, but some books they would recognize that growth. Other books they would just say, "No, she's a B."
And that happens all over. How many times did they have Wonder Woman be a B?
No, I know. I'm not defending it, but I'm just like it was too inconsistent.
True, but like I said, but with but New 52, it was consistently flat. How about you like it? Frankly, but that fellow in Gotham maybe. Him, he's not my type, right? The relaxing type, Ma. Frankly, he scares me a little. How about that Wonder Woman gal, huh? She's in your line of work too. And boy, is she some hot number. Jonathan, ha! Ma, Pa, I've got to go. Thanks for the pie and the advice. I appreciate it. I'm sure I'll figure something out. They just dropped the number. They just dropped it.
He didn't say no.
No, but of course, Martha, of course, just doing a little, claws whip, a little claws whip. Of course, a married couple would happily do that, like Jonathan. But of course, there's Jimmy and everything. I say that was Busiek. He is really wordy. If you recall that from Camelot Falls is really wordy, but not in a bad way. But yeah, I gotta say though, I do like this. Coming up with the idea of Jimmy being that friend he can be around without having to be himself around. You know what I mean? I actually give a good point for him being the pal than just simply he's the pal by default. It's someone that he can actually, again, be close to himself without having to let in the secret. Because there's a good point, isn't it? Yep, and there's it out. Jimmy gets in to be more working there. Yep, and look, there he goes. Now this eventually leads into this one. This is another time. This is when Jimmy was man of action. And we also get introduced to Beppo.
Oh, that's
no, not Beppo. Titano. Yep. This is after he's gotten all the powers during Countdown, which we later find out was all the new God's powers.
Okay.
And just by looking at all of this, what do you think about all this? Again, we're not going over a lot, but just from the look and the ideas.
Yeah, the Jimmy Olsen thing was always really weird.
Weird artwork here.
Weird artwork. It's still a cool idea.
Yeah. And this is where we bring back the Kryptonite Man from Up and Away.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't do much with him. Yep. So Superman's heading on off and everything. Jimmy's gonna try and do his man of action stuff. Pretty clever. He found the frequency and everything. Oh, this is where we get the origin of the watch. Look, Z. So we got an origin of the watch. I like that.
Yeah.
So apparently Titano is able to. Now Titano was the monkey that smashed everything that led to Kryptonite Man's creation. And look, he can actually shift between different monkey types. That's cool. Interesting. He's busted free. Oh dear. And now here he goes, leading back into Countdown. Now this is 3, 2, 1 action. Because this is basically Kurt is filling in stuff because Jeff Johns and Adam Kubert were still being delayed on Last Sun. Yep. Oh boy, just again, all of this stuff. Again, I'm just showing all of this off. Oh, I know Wonder Woman is really Diana. Somehow he knows all of this information. It eventually disappears later.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow he knows that Wonder Woman is Diana Prince. He knows who the Robins are. He cannot put two and two together about Lois and Clark, probably because subconsciously he doesn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Kryptonite Man's going to try and empower himself, and he goes to the internet. That's the villainous underground internet.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy's trying to stop him. And his powers are just jumping around. We don't need to read all this because this is just showing it off. But again, interesting. But I do feel Superman's being a little too blasé with fighting Kryptonite Man when it should be like, shouldn't he be a bit further away from him?
Yeah.
I guess maybe because Crypto! Oh yeah, this is where for a brief time, Jimmy's supposed to be watching Crypto.
Mm-hmm.
Clark, I know you're Superman. That was from right when Countdown ended.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know. How do you know? Now that I don't know. Like I said, I'm Mr. Action. I'll be honest. I like how Kurt is expanding a lot of this. From the Countdown stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that whole Countdown stuff was just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Kryptonite Man's getting bigger. And poor Crypto got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll jump to it because there was an issue that was beforehand, but it didn't get released until right before New 52. It involved Crypto. Okay. Aw, poor Crypto. Jimmy's helping him recover. And remember, Connor's been dead, so Crypto's had no one. He's trying to stop Titano with kindness. Aww. And Superman's having him keep an eye on Crypto. And that was that story. Very brief.
Pretty dope.
But here's the Crypto one. This one, there's no dialogue. There will practically no dialogue. All right. That's it, Crypto. Go, boy. Get it. Good. Oh, good dog. Look, they're playing catch with a storm drain, lid.
Mm-hmm.
He won't come in, Jonathan. He won't eat. He was hurt by that horrible Superboy and other horrible Superboy. He slept for a week, but he should be fine now. It's like he's waiting for something. He is.
Oh, is he talking about Prime?
Yep, Prime kicked him.
Okay.
I'll get Crypto home, Titan, so he can rest and heal. Don't worry, boy. Connor will be fine. And we'll take care of him. He'll be back with you soon. He'll be back. Connor! What happened? You had to go under some genetic treatments, but they said you're going to be okay now. You just need some time to recharge. What is it, Gar? I don't know. Thought I heard something outside the window. Whatever it was, it's gone now. Whoop! When those two had fun. So basically he's following where Connor went. Everything from, Teen Titans annual, all that stuff to them dealing with Prime. He said I wasn't the real Superboy. He was wrong. Oh, Crypto. There you go, boy. Eat up now. Hey, come on, boy. Come on. And he can't find Clark. Can't find Supergirl. Oh, look at him. The artwork is killing it, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And I also like when they're showing Crypto's perspective, it's all in black and white.
But then look, that's where he stayed, up in space. Aww. Turns out that's where he was the whole missing year. That's just that moment right there. That kills me. That kills me.
Yeah.
Just really, and the fact that look at what he did when he just did that simple howl. Look at that. He broke glass all over the Arctic. Now we have another brief one. This is Action 850. This is when dealing with Supergirl when she was stuck in the Legion time. Just a nice little fun story that's going to involve them, trying to, looking up look at this. We see Golden Age Superman, different eras, including Birthright.
Yeah.
Now, this is Renato Giotto mimicking all of these styles. Oh, we see when the birth of that's a realistic but still creepy baby.
Yes, it is.
There's a reason why they don't draw realistic babies.
Ah, jeez.
Again, this is just a nice, summary of a lot of his history. But these are all alternates, like different, like they're seeing alternate time, parallels and everything. Or this was a case of a friend of theirs, Bertram. This was
Oh, Bertram.
Yeah, that's Martha's brother.
Wasn't that also the name of the scientist who created Doomsday?
No, that's Bertram. But this was Martha's last relative. Oh, but that's a shame. Again, just nice little celebration of Superman's history here. Dr. Imberko. But she disappeared. Again, this is one thing I liked about 1 year later, was them going back to the early post-crisis stuff, but then expanding a lot of it. Again, giving us stuff that was much more, like I said, expanded on with the characterizations. Oh, again, just nice little adventure here and all that. Dealing with some like Imperiac, Parasite, Grundy. This is when Supergirl showed up.
Okay.
Yep. Basically, they're trying to figure out how to get her back. But then there's Black Star, who we'll see later on. Look at that. Brainiacs. Yep, we see all these different, history stuff. Just nice little fun. Again, I like that for 850.
Yeah, it's a good one.
We get some with Prankster. This one has Mike Manley on artwork. Again, yes, we already saw a lot of Prankster beforehand, remember? This is how we see how his operation looked, though. Look at this. He has a whole group. I like that, don't you? How he has this whole team with him to do all this crazy stuff. And I just love how Prankster can bring back the Silver Age stuff. I wish someone would do this. I wish Kurt would do more. Because this... oh, look, he's looking back at his old design. Look, all the fake money and everything. People don't realize it's fake money at first. We have stuff here. Now, remember, he wasn't captured till the end of Camelot Falls. But, yep, turned out, though, he helped stop those guys indirectly. Because he basically said, you don't mess with the Prankster. I like when villains do that, to help out like that. Just because I'll be ego. Wonder Woman. No one can stop Kiarna, Superman. No one. I believe that's Shane Davis on cover, I think. I think. No, wait. No.
Shane Davis.
It's Jesus Marino.
Okay.
That was a fully loaded, top-of-the-line, 239 horsepower, 200 Lincoln Designer Series town car, weighing it over 2 tons. And this, ladies and gentlemen, the Schuster Sports Arena. It's why they call her Wonder Woman. Thank you, everyone. You're far too kind. I only hope you'll give just as warm a welcome to Yojo Brewster, who's here to help me talk about the work of the Jadis Foundation, what the work the Jadis Foundation does. Isn't she just a wonder, folks? We at the Jadis Foundation would like to thank her for appearing as part of this year's fundraising drive, and you, of course, for coming out to see her. But the focus shouldn't be on shouldn't be on me, Eudora. It should be on the good work of the Jadis Foundation and the work the Jesus Foundation has done for decades, helping fund battered women's shelters, cervical cancer screenings, job retraining in inner cities, scholarships, and more. Too many women need a helping hand and only get a closed fist. Physical force may solve some problems, but other times, like me, with my car here, all forces result is wreckage and a broken, twisted mess. Please help us provide a better way. I like that. Of course, and here comes the asking for money part. Hey, it's nice to see folks like her do something for a good cause. You hear that, Clark? I knew this was a good idea for her, making some public appearances like this. People are really starting to accept her again, even after all that hullabaloo last year. I'm glad of it. She deserves a break. And I'm glad you talked Chip Perry into having me join you on this story. After all the hullabaloo we've been through recently, it's nice to be able to just relax and enjoy something for a change. Enjoying something like her butt in those sparing trunks? I'm not answering that. Hey, come on, Lois, there's a good tease there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, come on. And he said, I'm not answering it. That's not no.
Yeah, exactly.
Wonder Woman, Lois, Clark, great to see you. Boy, that is quite some outfit, isn't it? Too bad I don't have the figure for an outfit like that. I am so not answering that. Again, Lois is being a tease. I like it. You were superb, sensational, and believe me, girl, I know superb. Spare a few minutes for an interview? Of course, but later, all right? They've got me booked a while longer. Clark and I will catch you at the gala tonight then, and we can gab for the Daily Planet. Maybe I shouldn't be wild about you attending so many Justice League meetings. You and her together, a secluded cave. Lois, you know I never. And can you make it to Bill, to my best bud Harry? You're so easy, Small Bill. Now let's get spiced up. We're only done with the first half of the evening's festivities. So again, I do like them making a big to-do about this.
Mm-hmm.
But then, Fenton, can you believe it? That's mine, the call of these people. Of course, dear, but that's this, loaning me back my own baubles. How dare they presume to? Pardon me, ma'am. I know some of these pizzas are very attractive, but this isn't the way to... What? You lay hands on me? I'll have you thrashed within an inch of your miserable life, you wretched... Wait, within you. Fenton, you may go. I have no more use for you. Yes, dear, the river as we've discussed. I really don't care, Fenton. I moved on with my life. This man, though, what are you do? This man sees with vitality, Fenton, more than you ever had, even in your prime, more than you've ever dreamed of having. And that powers my intrusive new conquest, as will be mine. Oh, dear. Who am I? I was here with somebody. Forget all that nonsense now. You're coming with me. Excuse me. Just what on earth do you think you're doing? This is the second time I've been pawned tonight, Chippy. I won't tolerate it twice. Oh boy, she just tossed Diana.
Oh God, that's gonna turn out well.
She was flung her like a hit her head. Superman was here. Was right here. Was he wearing glasses? No, false mustache. Your purse, miss. The wall. Are you? I'm fine. It was already like that. So she's in as Diana. Oh wait, she should be mortal then.
Yeah, it's true.
Whoops. Oh boy, but yeah. So apparently, yeah, it's like she's because she molded. I hadn't thought it was possible, but it had to be. She's Kirana. Kirana the accursed. Here, I'll tell you the story as it was told to me. So basically, oh boy, I am content alone, great Zeus. I need no man to warn me or to rule me. You dare? So basically, someone who spurned Zeus.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine. Curse to burn was the need for. So basically, she now forever has the need for the touch and favor of men. Unsatiated. Oh dear. Oh boy. Kirana, my, and whose little girl might you be? Wonder Woman, be careful. She's more dangerous than she. Easy, Superman. Just relax. I know she's drained your powers, but I'll have you out of here in no time. What did you call, and what did he call you? Wonder Woman? Where have I heard that before? Ah, you're the performer, that tiresome Brewster woman hired for the fundraising tour. some sort of mystery man. Okay, I don't like how this. I'll be honest. This story is dumb. Would you agree? It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, exactly.
Superman Homepage gave this a 1 out of 5, and I have to agree. The story just comes off not good.
A 1 out of 5. God,
right?
Yeah.
This woman just jumps from men to men just because she spurned her, but she's become a villain because of it. I don't like that.
It's not believable.
It's not at all. I mean, it's good to have these two deal with her, but still. Oh, I showed you this bit before. It's a good thing I'm a very trusting woman. Next we have 666.
Oh boy.
Walt Simonson. And this will be the last one of this batch.
Okay.
Here comes Superman. 6 days ago. He comes for you, Superman. He comes 6 hours ago. He comes for you, Superman. He comes for you. What? Who? So anyway, Clark, a bunch of us we're going to head to the Monarch Stadium. Grab a couple of dogs, watch them trounce the... Clark Kent, we must speak, you and I. We must speak, you and I. The Phantom Stranger, what brings you here to my place of business in front of all these people? I apologize. I would have come to your home and birded you there, but I could not. I remain, as always, a stranger. And now the hour is late, and the augury is grim. I curse myself for not seeing the truth sooner. We must away and swiftly, for we have much to discuss. But fear not, your secret will remain with your own indeed. This whole visit will be not more than, hey, that guy, he and Clark just, what guy? The one who, he was just, Olsen, where's Kent? I need to know how he's doing on the Ripper use piece. Olsen! Haven't seen him all day, Chief. Need some baseball photos? And the night falls, shrouding the night walk with me a little. The Beast of Krypton! Oh yeah, we have all this stuff like, hey honey, I'm home. Lois, how'd the interview go? Oh, toxic dumps. We don't know about any toxic dumps. What, those toxic dumps? You wouldn't want to hear about those. The usual. But I'm beat. Headed straight for bed. You? Still have some Clark work to finish up. Sledge broke out of the slab again. Threw off my, don't stay up too late. Love you. That'll have to do it for tonight. It'll keep Perry happy, and I can finish the rest in. Lois? And could have sworn I heard something. Oh, well. Praise Superman. Glory to Superman. What the? Anyone who bears this mark is transformed. Look at that. What was all that all about? That was, yeesh. I'm not getting back to sleep anytime soon, I bet. Maybe some fresh air. Hey, you going out? Pick me up some ice cream, will ya? Ice cream? Yeah, pickles too. Might be great. Pickles. Huh. Pickles and ice cream. Of course, it's a dream. Whoa, that doesn't show look good. He's showing resentment, frustration, lashing out in anger. I don't like it. Maybe I better butt out, you. Who asked you anyway? Huh? You could see me? But I'm here in astral form. You shouldn't? Of course I can see you. What? You don't think I know this is a dream? Pickles, ice cream. Lois isn't that much of a cliche. It's just a stress dream. And that means I'm dreaming you, Zatanna. So of course I can see you. Nice astral can there, by the way. No, wait. You have to listen. No, I don't. Everything's fine. This is a dream. It's my relaxation time when I get to blow off a little steam. Quit bugging me. Nice astral can. You can tell there's something wrong with Superman. He'd never say that. I do like how he says, Lois is not that much of a cliche. It has to be a dream. I said, butt out. No, you can't do this. My dream, my off-duty time. I can do whatever I want. And what kind of stupid name is Zatanna Zatara anyway? Superman, help! Save us, Superman! Oh, what now? Oh, Luther. I'm tired of this, Luther. Tired of you. Patui! Wham! Right in his face. No, he did it. You have slain my ally, Kryptonian. Now you shall suffer the vengeance of Brainiac. Yeah, right. What are you doing? Super friction, Brainiac. Super friction creates super electricity, static electricity. Super static electricity creates shaka-boom. That makes no scientific sense whatsoever. My dream, my rules, you clockwork moron. Superman, save us. Help, aye. More? All of us, Superman. All of us at once. You cannot possibly. Enough! I'm tired of this. The pretending, the inane small talk, and the fighting. The fight that never ever ends. Like, wham! Oh, conduit. Look at all those. How long does it last? An hour? A month? A year? No matter. It is still night when Bizarro I am first. First. It never ends, Superman. It never ends tonight. He was the first. Oh my God, I realized he was the first post-crisis. I got that right. At last, some peace and quiet. No more of that grinning oaf Kent. No more typing drivel about dog shows and potholes. No more running in place. Just to Superman. And you're glad to see you, pal. I got caught in some of this rubble. And looks like I hurt my legs. I can't seem to. Do you know how annoying that damn signal watch is? Z. Right through my head like a kryptonite spike. Superman, what are you talking about? Pal, no, it doesn't. Superman, no! You can't abandon the data planet. You need it. You're linked to humanity. Your role is Clark Kent. You need it to keep you grounded. Perry White, Tomb! What are you? No! Imagine how bad those cigars of yours smell to a nose like mine, White. So this whole nightmare is him just cutting loose. And look, he just vaporized Lois!
Yay!
Oh, he's just conquering everything. Pickles and ice cream. And here they come. How predictable. Bad idea. I can hear them, down there. They're drifting their surroundings now. They're pleased for peace. But I'll dictate the term. You hear more than that. Time to go. You must hear the call by now. I do. What? You can't? Smallville. Peaceful, bucolic, unsullied. I'll fix that. Why, Superman? Why? One side coming through. Superman, Clark, how could you? We raised you to be a good man, a hero. How can you do this? Clark? Should have tried harder. But Superman, I love you. Clark, buddy. Superman, the demon. I bring you chains, the chains of fate. You must be bound and tight. You'll be brought straight to he who waits, the cower in his sight. Get out of my way. The chains. I said, get out of my way. Forward, soldiers. Bind his limbs. Bind and hold him well. He must be humbled ere he stands before the throne of hell. A year. It could be. Take a year or more for the armies of hell merely to march into the great plaza. A decade, a century? Let us just say a long time and leave it at that. Whew. Bad news. Welcome, man of Krypton. You're in my chair. Tell me, Kal-El of the noble and storied House of El, do you think this is just a dream? Think back. Use that fainted memory of yours, so impressive, under the harsh yellow sun. Think back. Krypton died. You remember? Krypton died, and Krypton's hell died with it. The mighty Glass Lords died, screaming. The seven courtiers as well. The Flame Brethren, the Corpse Mother, they of the Urtaha dead. All dead in that awful, searing moment. But one small demon, weak, unimportant, and despised. Rakkar the Nothing. He was burning and shrieking in the terror. Rakkar sensed and leapt and caught. He almost died, did Rakkar, on the long journey in the years since, was none of the right souls to feed him. That'd be you. Rakkar shriveled, man of the elves. He wasted away until you killed years ago with the violence in your heart, until you murdered, abused your power, and stained your soul. So basically, it's saying, you're a liar. I've never never murdered anyone before tonight, but I'll kill you. Believe what you chose, Al. Rakkar knows, and the Lord this hell, they know too. So basically, the last of Krypton's hell is this weakling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, you have all this going on. Just look at all this. Of course, the Phantom Stranger divided his soul, creating a false outer shell, weak and corruptible, so he could be taken and led in as a trap.
Mm-hmm.
How is that? And of course, they're able to stop
Pretty
him.
dope. Mm-hmm.
And he also thinks Zatanna helped. And yep, oh, but there's something. Clark, are you all right? I think there was something. Listen, have I ever killed anyone? Of course not. You never. Superman would never. So in other words, this is confirming post-crisis retcon the Phantom Zoners.
Of course they did.
Yeah. Well, although to be fair, that's the only time there's ever been where them have them dismissed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How were all those?
Pretty good. I enjoyed that batch.
Now, of course, next time we'll continue will be a follow-on straight story with the third Kryptonian. And it actually ties into a post-crisis version of the original pre-crisis Superwoman.
Dope. Can't wait.
But yeah. I mean, granted, I know this was a bit of a mess. We just jumped around, but Busiek had some great ideas.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It's definitely fun.
But like I said, next time it'll be right here with the third Kryptonian, which will eventually lead into the Insect Queen and then the grand finale. But the third Kryptonian is when Chris shows up and helps out. Because everything from here to here, the end of Busiek's run, is before Jeff Johns could finish Last Son. And but yeah, the Insect Queen, everything. Mm-hmm. But and also this is Busiek also dealing with Kandor. Mm-hmm. Because remember, by this point, Kandor was not the bottled city of from Krypton. It was something else. But I gotta say, what would you say was your favorite story?
Honestly, the demonic possession one. That was creepy as hell.
Seeing him just cut loose like that.
Yeah, it kind of also shows that, if Superman wanted, we'd all be
dead. If he just stopped caring. And the fact that
if he turned into a homeless.
Yep, and the fact that he just spat right at Lex and that killed him. He did that spit like, patooey. It's like
Kryptonian spit.
It's just crazy. But I also like the fact that obviously he wouldn't be corrupted. But they had to find a way to bring him forward. So the Phantom Stranger just separated him. There had to be a shell. And then once the demon shows up, gotcha. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the Jimmy stuff was interesting. But I got to also say, though, I am not a fan of them retconning out some of the other stuff. Like Jimmy making him be a lot younger in the early days.
And I don't like the apparent retconning out of the Phantom
That was
Zoners
important
because you dealt with you gave consequences to it. It's one thing if they just did it and then just never talked about it again. No, but you did an entire storyline where Superman leaves Earth because of that.
It would have been one thing if they just let him scream and then just move forward. Sorry, had to go there.
Again, at that point the plan was different.
I know, but dude, from the way it looks.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, Busiek had such great ideas. I wish we had more a run like this again. This feels like a Superman. This is I think what Williams has been tapping into lately.
Which, hey, it's working for him.
It really is. It really is. But I get definitely least favorite. I hate to say it, the Wonder Woman story. That Kiara was stupid.
That was my least favorite because that one made the least amount of sense.
She spurned Zeus, and because of that, she ends up becoming lustful for men and makes her a supervillain.
I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, it's like, what the hell? Just what the hell? But what do you think about the opening arc? The back to action.
I like that. It makes sense for that, and the fact that people doubt that this is the real Superman. Yeah, I can't blame him.
Yeah, you can't blame him at all because it's just like, And I do like it. Kurt did that very well. Of course, and after Kurt, by the way, you have Robinson, which eventually led into New Krypton. If you want to have dibs on that, you're right. That's a big epic, though, right?
Yeah. We can cover that, but it's like I know that's a long.
That is a lot. Yeah, look at that from if you count it from 681 to 700, and then that includes Action and all the other books, and the New Krypton maxi series.
Jeez, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the omnibus for this. Supposed to be
There was
really
no omnibus.
big.
They never did an omnibus.
I thought they were doing an
Are
omnibus.
they? Hold on, hold on.
I mean, I thought they were.
Would you met? Nope, they are. Nope, doesn't say anything about an omnibus.
Okay, I may have been wrong.
Yeah, it might have been a compendium or something, but not a Because yeah, seriously, it's a lot. In fact, hold on, 37 plus 80. 87 installments.
Wow.
Yeah, 87 installments, because that's from New Krypton all the way to War of the Supermen.
Jeez.
Yeah, we have all of that because you have Superman, Action Comics, and World of New Krypton, Supergirl, and then all like some of the minis and one shots.
That is a lot.
Yep, and I think what I hate about it though was that it ends with the status quo, like after all this shaking up the world, all this expanding the lore, and it ends right back to square one. Like they literally just undo it all.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, that story, it just took forever.
That it did. It definitely did. I was like, okay, move on, guys. We get it.
All right, so, well, that's all we got in this one. Thank you for joining me, Jared. Thank you, everyone else.